Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Trax FM's coverage of this round 10 clash at Port Pirie West Oval between Elizabeth Downs and Savoy. Joining me in commentary today is Corey Bellafemni.
Thanks, John. Good to be here for the last game of the season, last round of the season.
Yep. I'll just go through the two sides. For Elizabeth Downs, number 2, Luke Lawley. Number 3, Craig McDevitt. Number 5, Andrew Lindsay. Number 6, Jai Pullinen. Number 7, Sean Brennan. Number 10, Thomas Blackett. Number 14, and captain Matthew Wise. Number 15, Braden Gundlach. 21, Damien Dalglish. 29, Joshua Farrell. On the bench is Sam Watson. Number 9, 11, Matt Watson. And 26, Dylan Costanzo. And we're almost ready to get underway. I'll quickly go through the Savoy side. So we've got Nathan Brook in goals, number 1. Tate Brook, number 3. Dom Kane, captain, number 4. Number 5, Reece Gillette. 6 is Pat Cumming. 7, Samuel Spadavecchia. 8 is AJ. 10 is Ben Higginbottom. 12 is Anthony D'Agostino. 13 is Jack Scoot. And on the bench is 15, Daniel Spadavecchia. So we're almost ready to get underway here. Referee Peter Katsambas has almost got everything under control, just about ready to get the game underway. From Port Pirie West Oval at the new Port Pirie Sports precinct. And we're away. It's a sunny day, but it's fairly windy. Bit of a northwest breeze. Savoy is kicking to what we would call the swimming pool end for the people who know Port Pirie, and Elizabeth Downs will be kicking to the hospital end. Downs have the ball. Pullinen has the ball at fullback. Gets it back again. Into the centre to Lindsay. Lindsay pushes the ball back. They look to come forward again. Overrun by the Downs player, but they get it back from a turnover from Tate Brook. Lindsay again. Ball gets pushed wide out here to McDevitt. He tries to beat Tate Brook but can't get past him. Ball just gets forced up to the wing, bounces over AJ's head. Once again in the middle there, Downs player in Brennan has the ball. They go all the way back to Dalglish on the left wing. Reece Gillette cuts out that pass, and it goes straight back to the keeper in Aldridge. So Downs with the ball, slow build up. Blackett is chasing that one, but caught by the wind a little bit, and that's out of play for a throw in to Savoy's Marco Caputo.
Yeah, the breeze is actually quite strong at the moment. It was a little bit stronger during the reserves, but players are going to have to adjust with their passing and aerial balls to suit. It's like a bit of a cross breeze, I think, going across the ground. So,
it's if anything, it would be favouring the end that Savoy are going to, which is, as we call it in Pirie, we're looking at the ground. It would be the swimming pool end. Ben Higginbottom with a long throw for Savoy, about on the 18-yard box, straight through. Not a bad idea. The ball bounced. It was just wide of Jack Scoot and straight into the keeper's hands. Downs with the ball. Push it out to the right to McDevitt. He goes back to the captain in Wise. Wise goes out wide to Dalglish. He lets it run for Lawley. Back to Dalglish. Again, slow build up from Downs. Just looking to pick a gap in that midfield. Didn't quite make it that time. 50-50. AJ pushes his man over in Brennan, and Downs are away. Again, they come out to the right to McDevitt. Looks back inside for Pullinen. Samuel Spadavecchia, strong tackle. Ball goes to Farrell, and again through the middle to Lindsay. He can't control it. Dom Kane clears that. Downs having a lot of the play here, a lot of the ball. Savoy just trying to counter it as much as they can. That's another misguided pass from this time from Gundlach, and Brennan for Downs is giving the free kick away. Marco Caputo just chips the ball over the top, scoots after it. And there was a golden opportunity for Anthony D'Agostino. The ball had come loose. The keeper got to it just before Scoot did. The ball was at D'Agostino's feet. Really should have scored. Should have been 1-0 Savoy, but he's just pushed it wide. Brennan has the ball in the middle. That gets cut out by Higginbottom. He's looking for Daniel Spadavecchia. He gets shut down fairly quickly and looks for Higginbottom, but that ball's let run out of play, and that'll be a throw into Downs.
I think it sort of come at him as a surprise that he actually was able to fire a shot off there, D'Agostino.
It did, yeah.
Unfortunately, didn't test the keeper, but a good opportunity there.
It was a great opportunity. I don't think Savoy are going to get too many opportunities as good as that today, so when they do, they're going to have to take their chances.
Absolutely, John.
Gillette clears, comes back to him, clears again to AJ. Pullinen gets there before he does. And so does Lawley in front of Daniel Spadavecchia for a Savoy throw-in.
Sometimes these games, the ball's in the air a fair bit due to the wind, so it's crucial that they get under control and try and play the ball on the ground.
It is. Brennan with the ball at his feet. He's looking wide. First time ball in, Gillette covers that in front of Farrell. Samuel Spadavecchia working hard, gets the ball back. Dom Kane gets the ball. He gives it out to D'Agostino on the wing. AJ and his man both overrun the ball. Anthony D'Agostino cuts off the ball, but Brendan gets in behind him. AJ then causes a turnover. But Downs, as soon as the ball gets turned over, you can see how quick they are to try and get the ball back under their possession.
Yeah, very, very physical side, Elizabeth Downs. They shut down a lot of the space very quickly, but Savoy look like they're up to it. Obviously, they learned a bit of a lesson from the first time they played against them.
Yeah, Savoy played a very different formation the first time they played them and have gone back to their more traditional 4 really 5-1. Sometimes AJ pushes up a little higher, but yeah, it's generally 4-5-1. That night, the last time when Downs beat Savoy 6-0, they played a 3-4-1-1. It was strange to do that as a one-off. That's over halfway. AJ's under that, but didn't guide it down. Samuel Spadavecchia's there to clean up for Savoy. Standing over the ball, pushes back to Marco Caputo. He looks up, not much to go to. Does quite well, gets the ball to Daniel Spadavecchia, and that's put out of play for a throw into Savoy.
I think he's turned it around the other side.
Which, that linesman over there has got a top on exactly the same as what Elizabeth Downs' uniform is.
I think he'd be requesting a bib, surely.
It's not great, no. Turnover in the middle. Nice ball to AJ's feet. He's got a couple to beat, though, and not much support. And probably should have got a free kick if that other one was a free kick. And the Downs player's given it to him, which is, a bit of arrogance, you could say. Early on in the game.
Letting him know he's there, John.
Early on in the game, yep. So Downs pushed the ball forward into the breeze, hoping that would hold up. But Brennan couldn't get to it before it went out of play, and that's a goal kick to Savoy.
I think the players early in the half, I think it happened in the reserve, they take a little bit of time to adjust to the conditions. Yeah. But I think once they do, the game should open up a fair bit.
I think the problem is this breeze, it's gusting. It settles down for a little bit, and then it goes again and gusts. And that's the first time to Daniel Spud. Tries to get him behind the keeper. The keeper gets there just before him, punches it out, and that'll be a throw into Savoy. Long throw goes to Scoot, gets a head on it. Not much, just went backwards. Headed back in by Daniel Spadavecchia, but easily out by Downs. They look left. Tracks back now. Savoy get behind the ball as quick as they can and try and squeeze them, and they did. They turned the ball over. Samuel Spadavecchia gets it to his brother. He looks up. He tries to cut the defence, but the captain there in Wise has got it. Tate Brook is covering number 7 in Brennan for Downs and does well, gets a foot in, forces it back to McDevitt. McDevitt then goes back to the keeper. Savoy try and press again, but the keeper, a nice pass out of defence to Pullinen. Downs again to McDevitt and on this right full back. He takes his man D'Agostino inside. Goes into the middle to Lindsay. Lindsay looks for a through ball to try and get Farrell free. That didn't work. Came straight back to Downs though. Downs seem to have most of the play here with the ball at their feet, but Savoy, the couple of times they've gone forward, have looked dangerous. So could be one of those games of domination and then trying to catch him on the break. Marco Caputo, a couple of decent tackles there, but couldn't control the ball out of play.
Yeah, good defensive effort there from Marco Caputo. That's all he's in the side to do. Hassel, get the ball and lay it off.
He's had a good comeback. He's played football, and his team are not playing football this year, but the thing I like about him, he's no nonsense, but he's not overawed by anyone. He just plays the same week in, week out. He's been a good addition. He's
been. And a game like this is probably you need some physicality. That's right, in the playing group. So a good addition there. 2 converts from football playing for Savoy today in Marco Caputo and Anthony D'Agostino. Okay, so the ball again across the back for Elizabeth Downs. Again, they try and get it through that midfield that Savoy are trying to clog up as much as they can. Pullinen gets the ball to Daglish, and again they go all the way back. McDevitt looks to push up on, and they go the other way straight through the middle to Gunlatch, but Reece Gillette wins the header as that ball held up with the strong breeze. Downs on their left-hand side. Look to cut inside. There's men in the box. Samuel Spadavecchia gets a toe in. Beats Lindsay to the ball. Higginbottom then gets it to AJ. Anthony D'Agostino on the overlapping run. It's 2-on-2. D'Agostino got Jack Scoot inside. AJ's on the overlapping run. He tries a back heel, which wasn't great. Savoy really should have gone quicker then through D'Agostino. Should have probably maybe try and chip it to Scoot for a one-on-one. Ball's been turned over. Now it's in the middle to Farrell. Farrell goes back to Lindsay. Lindsay over to the goal scorer in Gunlatch. Great block by Dom Kane. The ball gets cleared out by Tate Brook. Hits a Savoy player, comes straight back. Again, Tate Brook clears it, but that was pretty good defending. Scoot runs onto a loose ball that comes straight out of defence. Looks up. It was a decent shot, but it was a fair save. The keeper come out and closed down the angle fairly well. The shot was on target, but the keeper did all he had to do and got the ball down. Great defensive effort there from Dom Kane at one end to release the play and...
Another long throw from Higginbottom. Scoot gets up for a goal. He's headed it in. And Jack Scoot from a Ben Higginbottom long throw. It sailed over the defender that was in front of him. He got a nice header on it. Got some good power. Went straight into the corner for his 17th goal of the season. 17 goals in 10 games is a great return for Jack Scoot in his first year with Savoy.
Yeah, it's a play we've seen quite a few times this year. The dangerous throw and the aerial threat of Jack Scoot. Lovely glancing header to the far corner.
So at the 13-minute mark, Savoy 1, Elizabeth Downs 0. Great start to the game for the home team as they look to try and get through to the President's Cup after this last minor round game of the group phase. To Brennan to Gunlatch. Dom Kane again gets there to the ball. Higginbottom comes wide to D'Agostino. He looks inside. Again, Savoy looked to play Scoot early, which is probably not a bad idea because there's a few one-on-ones back there. Lindsay with the ball at his feet. Gunlatch with the ball at his feet. Quick ball into the box, but Tate Brook was there to block it. AJ has the ball on the wing. He's got 2 men to try and beat. Gunlatch works his way back.
Yeah, Savoy definitely had the better of the play so far. They've had a couple of good chances.
They have.
Completely different to the round 1 game. I think they've realised the intensity that Elizabeth Downs play at, so they've lifted their game to their level, which has actually been creating some good chances.
It has. I think Savoy's aware of the fact that they have to defend first and then try and attack, and so far they've done okay. They've done all right. Dom Kane with the ball. Out to Daniel Spadavecchia. He headers back. His brother will get to that first in Samuel Spadavecchia. On him is Lawley. Samuel Spadavecchia looks to take him on, does take him on, gets the ball across, but the keeper did spill it, but he was there quick enough to lap that up.
Yeah, nice little header there from Daniel Spud to release his brother on the right wing, but just couldn't get clear of his defender for a cross, but good little piece of play there.
Aldridge with the ball on the ground, takes the kick. Tate Brook gets there first, actually knees the ball over the defence to D'Agostino. McDevitt is on him hard. He's right up against the byline. Looks to get it in quickly and does. I think his player let him do that because he didn't want it to go out for a corner, but that's resulted in a clearance and a throw-in for Savoy. Another long throw, this time from Tate Brook, looking for AJ, didn't quite get there. In the middle of the park, it's Lindsay again. A lot of balls go through him. Looks up, hasn't got much. Again, Downs just slow it right down to Lawley. He has the ball. Goes to Dalglish. Lawley gets it back. In the middle. They've switched the play right over to the other side now. Goes to Gunlatch, who's come right to the halfway line to receive the ball. McDevitt has it on the right wing. Quick ball inside to Gunlatch. Savoy players are trying to double. Again, he gets it back. He's only got one to beat, which is Reece Gillette. He doesn't beat Reece Gillette, but the clearance from Tate Brook goes straight to Brennan. Brennan does the back heel, goes straight to Jack Scoot. The ball has come loose again to Tate Brook. And again, just a little scrappy bit of play there where the ball got turned over a couple of times has resulted in the throw into Savoy.
Yeah, I think D'Agostino probably should have played that ball along the ground there to AJ. He had a bit of space and he went for an aerial option that is quite hard in these conditions.
Throw into Tate Brook, goes over Scoot's head. Downs get it. Another quick little chip ball over. The keeper's onto that. But those balls, that exact ball that was just played then seems to be the one that gives Elizabeth Downs the most problems. Not that Savoy's got any lightning speed up there, but I don't think Elizabeth Downs' backline have got any either. And a couple of times they've been beaten to the ball. Okay, so they have the ball on the left wing. It is Lawley with the ball. He gives it to Brennan. Brennan back to Lawley. Marco Caputo, no hassle there, just clears it out of the area. But that's gone all the way down the other end. It's either a goal kick or a free kick, one of the two. I think the ref's just given a goal kick. Well, AJ just stumbled into his man and he fell over and wasn't too happy about it.
That's a classic case of making the defender earn their free kick as they're trying to shield the ball out and just a little bit of a shove. So, like you said, either a goal kick or a free kick would have been one or the other.
Fullerton with the ball. Goes back to Lindsay. He looks up. Gunlatch. Savoy double him and get the ball off of him. D'Agostino has the ball from Scoot. Looks up. Tries to chip it in again to AJ, but that's overcooked. Dan Spadavecchia's got the ball. He goes to Marco Caputo on that right fullback. Looks inside. Overplayed the pass. It's landed to Tate Brook, who didn't really get under control. Headed it straight to Scoot, who won the header towards the Elizabeth Downs goals, but straight to the keeper.
Yeah, I like the idea there from Marco Caputo. Yeah. Didn't panic on the ball, but just overtook the pass a little bit. But it was a good option. Didn't panic and...
Dalglish to Lawley to Lindsay, back to Lawley. Downs with the ball, taking their time. That was Wise, the captain. He goes to Dalglish again, and himself and Lawley weren't really on the same page there. The ball's gone out for a throw-in. Marco Caputo forces Pullinen to head of the ball out right in front of his dugout for a throw in again to Marco Caputo.
There hasn't been too many concerns at this stage for Port Pirie Savoy. Defence has held up quite well, and
so
midfield are hassling quite well to win the ball. So good work at this stage.
And it's gone to Elizabeth Downs. Gunlatch comes right into his own half to receive the ball. McDevitt has the ball on the side. Pullinen now looks to stretch the Savoy defence across the park with Lawley. He goes to Blackett, who hasn't seen much of it. A nice crossover to the middle of the park. A header from Tate Brook was dangerous. Two Downs players were there, but they couldn't control it. Blackett again, now getting into the game. AJ's got the ball at his feet. Was going to pass it wide to D'Agostino, but was fouled, and that's a free kick just near the halfway line for Savoy. So we're at the 21-minute mark. Savoy are 1, Elizabeth Downs are 0. Crucial game for Savoy, not so much for Elizabeth Downs, who have already qualified for the next phase, but the free kick here is right on halfway, just getting the player to come back 10 yards.
Dare say Elizabeth Downs are going to create some chances after scoring 39 goals in 9 games. They're going to.
I think that's a pretty.
They're going to pepper the goal at some stage of this game. So at the moment, it looks quite secure.
Dom Kane just had to pass that ball back to the keeper at his feet, to Marco Caputo, to Reece Gillette, who under pressure has turned the ball over to Pullinen. He looks up. He goes to Lindsay, who gets quite a lot of the ball in their midfield. He's gone out wide, and the ball's come across, switched to the other side of the ground to Wise. Very patient build-up, but turned over. Samuel Spadavecchia gets the ball to AJ. Downs track back fairly quickly, though. AJ trying to take on his man. Covered fairly well. Samuel Spadavecchia. AJ making a run, got checked. And gets a free kick.
Really good play there from AJ.
It was.
He knew the foul was coming. He sort of taunted him a little bit and copped the hit, and deservedly won the free kick, I believe.
Yeah, he did. This is where AJ gets in these situations where he gets fouled, and he might get a bit of lip from the opposition. He's just got to take it and settle down and try and take it to the opposition in the right way and beat them.
Yeah, so he's actually done a good job at that, I think.
He has. Yeah, there was one game this year that he lost it, but I think that was a bit more to that one. Dom Kane has the free kick. He's going to look to chip this into the 18-yard box, which he does. Pretty straight ball. Hits Scoot on the chest. AJ lines it up for a shot. And that's
Jack high on the lawn bowl, Green, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, back onto the game. Savoy 1, Elizabeth Downs 0. Lawley with the ball. Pullinen's come deep to get the ball this time. Seems to be himself and Lindsay get most of the ball coming through the midfield. He goes to Blackett, who's now come into the game after not seeing much of it. Good pressure from Daniel Spadavecchia, forces the ball all the way back. Again, Wise on this right-hand side. McDevitt comes inside to D'Agostino. Again, they go inside to Lindsay. Good pressure again from Savoy.
I think Savoy would be happy with
that ball right down the other end for a throw-in. Okay, so it's another long throw-in to Savoy. This one's not great. It's gone straight to the keeper. He throws the ball out to Gunlatch, who's come into his own half to receive it. Savoy get back behind the ball fairly well. Wise has the ball at his feet. Goes to Gunlatch. He gets past Tate Brook. That should have been a free kick, probably, but play on. Lindsay has the ball. Dom Kane. Straight to Jack Scoot. Chests it down. Again, AJ gets knocked over. D'Agostino goes to Scoot. Scoot's got the ball under pressure. Tate Brook just gets it out of there, but that goes straight to Pullinan. He's given the ball to Dalglish. Dalglish to Lawley. Lawley's on the left-hand side. Savoy's got plenty of numbers behind the ball. And again, they go back to Pullinan in the middle of the park. Chip ball over. Reece Gillette there covering that. Decent header. Who's going to get there first? It's the Elizabeth Downs player. Himself and Daniel Spadavecchia. Anthony D'Agostino puts pressure on Lindsay. Lindsay's still on the ball. Now Samuel Spadavecchia's onto him. Dalglish can't control it, and that's gone out for a throw-in. So we've played 26 minutes here at Port Pirie West Oval. Sees the home side in Savoy leading this game 1-0. As Corey mentioned before, I think the Savoy coaches, players and supporters will be very happy with the game at this stage. But as we know, this is a quality outfit that they're up against today. So Ben Higginbottom has the ball as Savoy look to go forward again. That's blocked by Pullinan. He works hard, Pullinan. He's a big lad, but he works hard off the ball. He's decent. He must be pretty fit. Tate Brook pushes that ball forward, but it goes straight to the keeper in Aldridge. Wise gets the ball wide to Dalglish again. Again, he goes wide to Lawley. Back to Dalglish. As they look to just build it up, steady build up. Back across the other side of the ground to Wise. McDevitt pushes right up, and that's who they're looking for to try and get it over the Savoy defence. Tate Brook's there to cover him. Looks inside. Great play by Dom Kane, second defender, which should always happen. Someone going to goal. He's kicked it into the Downs player, and the ball's, luckily for Savoy, gone straight into the keeper, Nathan Brooks' hands. He releases the ball quickly with a long kick. Dalglish headers it. Pullinan goes up against D'Agostino. Ball to feet to AJ. Dalglish gets there first. Brennan on the ball. He looks inside to Lawley. He's going to go straight to McDevitt. He looks up. Brennan again on the ball. Savoy doing well to push him back or sideways. Now they've switched the play to the outer side of the ground as we look at it. That's Dalglish again. Again to Lindsay. Then to Brennan. Bad first touch there from Dalglish. Luckily gets it back though, straight to him. Headers it down. Lawley overruns the ball. Dom Kane's on him. Forces him to push the ball back again to Dalglish. And then again they go to Lindsay. Brennan.
Good little battle between the two number sevens, Sam Spadavecchia and Sean Brennan. I recall from the last time he was quite damaging Brennan with his left foot sort of attacking midfielding roles.
Yeah, it's a free kick for Downs. Something's happened either just in the challenge or off the ball. So here's the free kick. Into the box. Ben Higginbottom does well just to get that out of the area. Nice header from Scoot to AJ on the right-hand side. He has Blackett in front of him. Daniel Spadavecchia makes a run, but Dalglish has got that well and truly covered. He comes back inside to the captain in Wise. Wise looks up. The attackers get back on side. They go to Gunlatch. He's got the ball on the right-hand side. Looks inside. Tries to beat Tate Brook. Well covered by Ben Higginbottom. The ball goes to Tate Brook, who had more time than he thought and just cleared the ball. Elizabeth Downs have it. And the ball's gone out of play for a Savoy throw-in.
I think Brennan's given the linesman a mouthful there, and the referee's calling him over for a little bit of a chat.
Brennan's got a very nice hair colour too, if you can notice that, Corey. A very nice tint of grey. Very good hair colouring he's got, that lad.
I think it's actually dyed blonde, John. That's the fashion, mate.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Unlike your...
Yeah. Oh, mine looks similar to that, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've looked like that since you were 18.
No, actually,
you're ahead of your time, John.
That's actually true. Okay, here we go. We're back up under play again. Lindsay has the ball. Dalglish at the back again. He's going to look wide to Lawley. Lindsay gets it, and then he does go to Lawley. Daniel Spadavecchia trying to cover him. Goes inside of Spadavecchia. Lawley again, this time goes to Brennan. He loses the ball, but because he was fouled, that's why he lost the ball.
Yeah, a bit over physical there from Sam Spud. And,
so Savoy defence have to really be on their toes here. Ball comes in from Lindsay. That's a great ball, and you'd think someone the pedigree of Gunlatch would have actually hit the target there, but he's put it over the bar. That looked like, in flight, had goal written all over it.
Yeah, beautiful ball in there from Lindsay. Lovely whipping cross to see Gunlatch on the end of it. They probably would have thought that was 1-1 there, but he skied it over the bar from probably 7 yards out. Uncontested.
I think he would have thought it was going to be 1-0 as well, but Samuel Spadavecchia's got the ball at his feet. He goes past 1 and 2, and that will definitely be a yellow card to Lawley. He's absolutely just brought him down from behind.
Yeah, really skillful piece of play there from Sam Spud. A little dink past one of them, drew the other player.
Not sure how
him inside, and then he got cleaned up from behind. So
not sure how the crowd are complaining about that. Kane looks to just chip it over. Probably a bit too close to the keeper again. That's a couple of times that's happened to Savoy. And the keeper in Aldridge has it in his hand. 33 minutes gone. Dalglish with the ball on the left, as he does most times. Again, Downs look to move the ball to the right-hand side. A good first-time ball in. Puts pressure on the Savoy defence. Ball comes to Blackett at his feet. Fell to him nicely, but the ball was spinning fairly well, and he just couldn't make good purchase on it. It's gone out for a goal kick. That ball gets pushed forward. Reece Gillette again gets the ball first with his head. Oh, that's a free kick from feet high. Surely. That had to be. Brennan had his feet and actually kicked Spadavecchia in the head, but he's called play on.
Obviously, the ref thought it wasn't as high, but it definitely was.
He actually kicked him in the head.
Definitely quite.
Have a look on the replay.
The replay, yeah, we'll check that one out, John.
Yeah, see if I'm not right. Okay. Has got the ball on the turnover. Nice little slip through the Farrell. Nice step over back heel. Gunlatch, the ball at his feet. Here we go. Nice shot from Brennan. It has hit a Savoy player and gone wide. I think it was going wide, but the Savoy player stuck a foot out, and that's a corner for Elizabeth Downs. Yeah. The ball came to, not sure who that was on the other side, Blackett, I think. Yeah, and he's just missed.
He definitely
everything.
Overcooked that corner. Nathan Brook would have been happy to see that sail well past his 6-yard box. But
good ball into the box there. Luckily, Tate Brook was right on the 6-yard box to clear it. Brennan's coming into the game big time, as Corey said before. He's on the ball, and Downs are really looking to push here to get one before half-time. The lights, as we speak, the lights are taking effect every minute. It's getting quite dark quickly here, but the lights are making sure that everything's good to go. Another early ball in. Farrell got his foot to it, but luckily D'Agostino cleared the ball out of the area. Dalglish goes to his captain in Wise, and wow, that's the first time I've seen him get a ball out of play like that under pressure. Normally he's cool, calm and collected, but he just hacked it out of there, and it went out for a throw into Savoy.
Savoy really got to hold tight here, try and take this 1-0 lead into half-time.
Yeah.
To be a good advantage to take in.
Yeah, without even looking down, they can see the scoreboard, they can see the time. They know they're going to press for this last 8 minutes and try and get it back to 1-1. That's all they want to do. Goes again to Lawley. Marco Caputo gets there to cover. Covers quite well. Lawley had the ball, but Marco Caputo puts it out for a throw-in.
He didn't have much of an option there, so he's probably made the right choice.
To Lindsay, back to Lawley. Nice left foot cross. Keeper can only get one hand to it. Kane headers the ball out, luckily. Goes back to Lindsay. He can't control it. Goes to Brennan. He can't control it. ball comes to Savoy, to Scoot to Daniel Spadavecchia. He's beaten a couple, couldn't beat the next one, but the ball went to AJ. Not a good touch there from Anthony D'Agostino, but it forced the Elizabeth Downs player just to get the ball out of play.
They probably have to take possession of that ball, D'Agostino. Maybe take the hit. A little bit cute to get AJ on the release, but
Dom Kane again at the back.
Great defensive work there.
Making a couple of really good interceptions at the back.
The central defensive pairs is working very well again.
Yeah,
Gillette and Kane.
Marco Caputo does the right thing, gets the ball up the line, and it's kept in. The ball went out for Elizabeth Downs throw-in.
Yeah, good covering there from Marco Caputo. He comes from left back to foil an interception.
No, not McDevitt. Blackett with the throw to Pullinan. He headers it to McDevitt. D'Agostino puts pressure on him. It goes for another throw-in to Downs, who are putting a lot of pressure on Savoy. Blackett with the ball. McDevitt making sure he's not in offside position. They try and drag the corner, and they get the corner. Number 7 with the corner in Brennan. That's a deep corner. Higginbottom gets his header to it. Ball's just chipped back in. The keeper could have grabbed that with 2 hands, but he punched it. Still in the 6-yard box. Farrell chips the ball back over. 21 gets there. In Dalglish. His header has gone straight over the bar. Not sure what Nathan Brook was thinking there. He got a double fist to that, and I'm pretty sure if you can double fist it, you can grab it to your chest. But under pressure, he just tried to clear the area, but it just went straight up in the air.
I think with the wind too, he's not taking any chances. You don't know how much it's going to drop the ball and stuff like that. So he just shine the 2 fists, punch it out.
Sorry, to Brennan. Gets the ball back again. Lawley. Lindsay. Marco Caputo smashes that ball into Brennan. Dom Kane shields the ball out for a goal kick.
Yeah, very old school defender challenge there from Marco Caputo, but very effective.
That's exactly what you need against these teams sometimes. When it's a 50-50, you know Marco, he's going to give as good as he gets.
Yeah, he's not going to shirk from the challenge, is he?
No. Lindsay. No, it's Gunlatch. He puts the ball in. Dom Kane again gets the ball out, but gets the ball out for a corner. That's a beautiful corner, right to the penalty spot. Savoy again through Higginbottom, get to the header first. The most important thing when you're defending a corner is to actually get to the ball. That ball goes straight into the keeper. He grabs it, and I don't know what Wise was doing there, but he ran straight into the keeper and fell over. So,
well within his rights there, Brooks, to get his elbows up.
He was. The keeper releases the ball early. D'Agostino's putting a lot of pressure on Dalglish and forces him to kick the ball out for a throw into Savoy. Jack Scoot's getting triple teamed, so the long throw still does go to him. It nearly got to him as well, but the ball got cleared straight to Brennan. Brennan straight to Blackett, to Lindsay. He's running. It's 3-on-3. But that was cut out by Reece Gillette. Jack Scoot's putting good pressure on... Oh, no. Jack Scoot's put pressure on 21, and he looks like he's injured his knee, and it does not look good.
He went down instantly,
He went down,
his knee,
and he's landed on it.
The Elizabeth Downs player
called for it straight away.
Straight away, so obviously he heard something or knows it's quite serious.
It does not look good.
I've never seen him go down before, to be quite honest with you.
No.
So.
And not the way he grabbed at his knee there.
Just a bit of a physical challenge. It wasn't.
Yeah, they're calling for the stretcher.
Oh, yeah,
that's not a great sign.
No.
It was just a simple shoulder to shoulder, and they both sort of fell over. And I think Jack he landed awkwardly.
Yeah, it looked like a bit of a twist of the knee.
But see, the physio there is just testing the knee out now. We can't really see because there's a couple of players in between, but hopefully it's just a stinger. I reckon he landed on it. Yeah. It doesn't look like he could put much pressure on it. He doesn't look like he could put any pressure on it. No,
would you go to the half with the 10, John, and give him the half time to
probably
maybe recover and just?
Well, it's only going to be a minute or so.
Oh, it's probably 30 seconds remaining.
It's not much. But I probably would have taken him off over that other side there, maybe.
It's going to take him quite a while to walk off there.
It is.
The end of the night for Jack Scoot, essentially.
Not great for Savoy, not great for the lad himself. I know his parents are probably listening. They're probably not great for them having to listen to this and not know what's going on. Well, we're back playing. Pullinen has the ball. Savoy are down to 10 men for the time. Dalglish has the ball, slightly runs over it, but they've got a bit more time now with that extra man up there. Wise has the ball, the captain. Goes inside to Pullinen. Back to Wise again. That must be nearly time, I think, ref. That'd be close. That ball gets pushed forward. That's a good ball, early ball forward. Straight in, Dom Kane again. Again in the right spot.
Good covering there from Dom. Lovely
Savoy
switch of
made
play.
the sub. Savoy made the sub. That's Damien Tursey on the other side there. They've definitely made the sub.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's gone to full back. AJ's gone to centre forward. They have brought the sub on. Dalglish has the ball. He looks up. Brennan makes a run. Marco Caputo's got him covered. Gets a crossover. That ball's loose, and that's come out. That's the goal to Elizabeth Downs.
Yeah, not the greatest defending there from.
Probably could have nearly been keeper's ball, you think, or not? It was inside the yard box.
I think it takes.
He needs to let it run away from him.
He took the wrong option, trying to turn inside. Basically, just got shut down, dispossessed extremely quickly, and just an easy slot in goal. But
who was it that scored that goal?
I think it was number 29, mate.
Farrell.
Joshua Farrell, but.
So that's a double blow for Savoy. They've lost their main goal scorer in Jack Scoot, and they've conceded with 0 seconds left.
Definitely copped the double whammy there.
Yeah. The score at the moment is Savoy 1 and Elizabeth Downs 1. We'll see you after the break. The score at the moment is 1-1. The bad news for the Savoy supporters is that Jack Scoot looks like he's got a knee injury. He's not looking great at the moment. Haven't anything confirmed, but we're underway. Savoy are heading towards the hospital end, and we have the ball on the far side. D'Agostino loses it to Blackett and puts it out for a throw in. Blackett with a quick throw. Downs will be looking to really push their advantage that they gained in the last bit of that first half with Savoy's goal scorer in Scoot now off the park. Savoy have made an adjustment. They look like they've put Samuel Spadavecchia to centre forward.
Damien Tursey to right back and Marco Caputo to the midfield role on Brennan.
Lindsay has the ball to Pullinen, who takes a long-range shot that's hit a Savoy player and gone out for a corner. Quick shot in, and gone in for a goal.
Cracking goal.
Quick shot from, can't see who it is.
I think it's not McDevitt. I think it was Blackett, number 10.
I'm just trying to see. It was a beautiful curling left foot shot.
10.
It is 10. It is Blackett. So Downs straight away have put Savoy to the sword here and have gone up 2-1 from just a small ball that was released back. It was a fair way out. It was probably 25 out, and it's curled right into the top corner of Nathan Brooks' goal. Not really a lot Brooke could do about that, Corey.
No, rather sweet strike, but probably had a little bit too much space to strike the ball. Wasn't really closed down very quickly, but take nothing away from the strike.
No, it's a great strike, I think Savoy are looking to maybe just replace, not that you can replace Jack Scoot, but I think with Samuel Spadavecchia being that bit taller, at least he can compete in the air and quite good at his feet as well.
I just thought Sam Spud done a lot of hustling work through the midfield in that first half, but not sure if hopefully AJ can deliver the same sort of result.
Yeah, because you're right. They're going to lose some drive out of that midfield without Samuel Spadavecchia.
Well, as you know, AJ's good at holding the ball and taunting players a little bit, and it would have given that midfield a chance to move forward and sort of help out on the counter. But we'll see how things transpire.
Downs have the ball and halfway through Lindsay. He looks up. looking to chip over, but it doesn't quite get there. Farrell has the ball. Looks to cut inside. That's gone to Lawley on the left. He's got Damien Tursey to beat. Jockeys him quite well. Forces him back to Lindsay. Lindsay with the left foot. Nice ball across the face of the goal. Pullinen was there, Gillette was there, the keeper was there, but it's beaten everyone and gone out for a goal kick.
Yeah, it's fair to say their tails are up here, Elizabeth Downs.
Definitely.
Rather early in the first half. So I think Savoy just got to try and settle.
Brennan with the ball. Nice little chip out to Blackett. He has the ball on the wing. Left foot crossover. Lindsay chests the ball down. Daniel Spadavecchia gets in between him, but can only clear it to Lawley. Nice first time in ball for Farrell. Good control from Gundlach, but not quite far enough away from the keeper, who rolls it to Dom Kane. Looks up the right-hand side. Samuel Spadavecchia chests it down to AJ, gets in between two men, gets pulled back, should be a free kick, and he
could work there from AJ.
Probably a bit of a professional free kick from Pullinen, just so he can get numbers behind the ball.
No harm fouling out wide, and but well held up there from AJ. Gives Savoy an opportunity to get a Higginbottom free kick into the box.
Marco Caputo got his head to it, but couldn't really generate any power because he only sighted it at the end, right at the last minute when the ball just sailed over their head.
Yeah, fantastic ball.
It was a great ball.
Higginbottom to pick out Caputo. Probably should have really maybe done better in the end.
Brennan has gone straight to Farrell, who's on the right wing. That's a first-time cross, but he's given that a bit too much, and that's gone over the bowling club. And that's a goal kick to Savoy, to Nathan Brook.
I think they've still created a few chances, Savoy, with their speed.
Yeah, they have.
With AJ and Samuel Spud. So,
Savoy can take some credit out of the fact that they played a lot better in this game than they did in the first encounter between these two teams.
Well, it definitely made them work a lot harder, that's for sure.
Yeah, Brendan again. He gets forced back. Lawley has the ball. Goes back to the goalkeeper in Aldridge. Plays the ball back to Lawley along the ground. Downs with their slow build-up look to switch to that right-hand side to Wise. He goes straight into Lindsay. Nice first-time ball. Again to Lawley. Plenty of space for Downs to work in. Gundlach has the ball. Downs didn't control the ball, but it still got out to Lindsay. Nice first-time ball into Gundlach. He can't quite wrap his foot around the ball, and it's hit his foot and gone out for another goal kick. Goal kick from Nathan Brook. Gets through to Samuel Spadavecchia, and that's blocked by Wise. Throw in. Quick throw from Higginbottom. Forces the ball a fair way up the line.
Breeze looks still quite...
It does, yeah.
Hefty out there, so Savoy obviously shooting into the breeze, if you want to call it that, but...
AJ has the ball right near the touch line. Gets it to the corner flag. He's got two players to beat. Turned one of them half inside out, still got the ball at his feet, not really got anywhere to go. Does well. 8 minutes gone in this second half. Savoy 2-1 down. AJ with a decent corner too. Reece Gillette gets the ball first, and the keeper has that covered at the far post.
Probably a little bit deep.
And again, now you can't keep doing that. But that's how Elizabeth Downs play. It's pretty handy when they've got that reputation that they little things like that get let go. They have the ball on the left wing. Gundlach, nice run through from Brennan. He's got some toe. Beautiful crossover. Again, Dom Kane blocks that ball out. Tursey gets it out to Higginbottom, to AJ. He gets double teamed straight away. Higginbottom. Samuel Spadavecchia can't quite get that high ball under control. Blackett. First time ball in. Dom Kane gets there before Gundlach. Ball ball comes in, and that's gone in.
Goal. Lovely whip. Bit of a fracas
in the... Bit of a fracas here after the ball's gone into the net. One of the Downs players had a go at the goalkeeper, and the Savoy players have come in to...
I think it was actually the goal scorer that they had a bit of an altercation with.
Yeah, he headed the ball and then he sort of pushed the keeper while he was on the ground. But of course, it won't be a yellow card to any Downs player.
Yeah, I've always liked those sort of corners coming in, John. They're way more dangerous for the goalkeeper.
Downs look to be in control of this game now with Lindsay. Brennan, who's really been a live wire the whole game. Daniel Spadavecchia covers his pass for a throw-in to Dalglish.
Yeah, Brennan becoming a lot more involved in play now.
Yeah, he's very fit and very quick.
Pulling the strings.
Marco Caputo beat him to the ball that time. Sends a first-time ball forward, but that's cut out by Wise. Quickly by Dalglish, just whipped into Savoy's 18-yard box. That's come straight to Brennan, to Pullinen, to Lindsay. They go wide to McDevitt, back to the captain in Wise. He looks to come really wide to Lawley, the left footer. Pullinen, Dalglish again. Oh, a very, very lucky touch there by Lindsay, who didn't control the ball.
Given a handball, I think.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Okay. It looked like he just didn't control it, but then the ball, lucky enough, dropped to him, but he must handball it. Quick free kick from Savoy from Gillette to D'Agostino. Has the ball near the corner flag and has drawn a corner as well. Right foot corner that's going to whip in towards the keeper. Nice corner. Lindsay gets the ball first and headers it out. Clear. Well tracked back by Samuel Spadavecchia. Dom Kane has it. To Spadavecchia again. Comes wide to Tercy. Tercy looks up. Probably not a great ball to Dan Spadavecchia, but enough that the Downs player had to put the ball out for a throw-in.
Yeah, good tracking back there from Samuel Spud.
Not a good throw. Lawley, again, Kane at the back, covers. Caputo tries to cover Brennan. He gets the ball to Lindsay. Lindsay to Pullinen, who goes wide to the captain in Wise again. Downs make plenty of runs out of that forward area to make space. Lawley has it on the left-hand side. The playmaker in Brennan. Caputo is right on him. Lindsay with his left foot. He's looking to whip a crossover. Goes short to Gunlatch. He looks inside.
Offside flag was up there against Gunlatch, but...
The keeper in Nathan Brook with Savoy at the 15-minute mark, 3-1 down against Elizabeth Downs in a must-win game for Savoy.
Just wondering, John, if the goalkeeper could play a little bit, I mean, I'm not a goalkeeper, but a little bit more off their line with the wind.
You would think that.
Bringing the ball, it's always going to flow to him.
Yeah.
Like it's always going to float further.
The thing you don't want that ball to be bouncing around the 18-yard box, and that's happened a couple of times. Free kick to Downs. Lindsay gives it straight to Brennan. Pullinen gives it to Blackett. He has a shot, left foot shot, but that's far and wide. But he's probably he can probably take that one, Corey. The one that he's put in for a goal, the second goal for Elizabeth Downs, was an absolute perler.
Yeah, that one there ended up on the bowling green, but
yeah, the other one ended up in the top left-hand corner of Nathan Brooks' net. So Savoy really under the pump now. They've lost their leading goal scorer in Jack Scoot to an injury. Kick, it's a throw into Downs. D'Agostino thought he was going to get a free kick, but not to be.
Yeah, just a bit of to and shoving from each player to just let it go.
Brennan again, Higginbottom. No, I think the ball's already gone out for a throw in to Downs. That wind's just picking up again as we speak. Throw in to Downs, to Blackett. Brennan beaten to the ball by Higginbottom. D'Agostino couldn't control it. Caputo gets good pressure on but he's given away a free kick.
Yeah,
I thought that was fine. Like he actually got the ball. He didn't make any contact with his legs or anything.
Challenge, but it looked quite fair.
It was
here.
just a body to body. But I suppose he's got green on, so yeah. Free kick to Downs. They're lined up on the 18-yard box. Nice little chip ball over. Should be the keepers. Gillette forced to header it. Brennan has a shot. Gillette again clears the ball to halfway. Samuel Spadavecchia, who really, I think the coaching staff of Savoy should be thinking about getting him back into the midfield, because he's not getting any service up there anyhow. And I think Corey's right. I think they should maybe try AJ up front for a while. And just trying to get Samuel Spadavecchia into the game, because he does generate a lot of ball out of that midfield for Savoy, and he does create a lot of chances.
Well, it sort of takes away those bursting runs that he makes.
It does, yeah.
Out of that midfield.
Yeah. And he's not getting much service anyhow, so I just think, you're a couple of goals behind, might as well try something else. I mean, there's still plenty of time to go. You can always change back. So Wise has the ball. First time ball straight to the keeper for Savoy in Brooke, who throws the ball out to Daniel Spadavecchia. He's chipped the ball over. He's onside.
I'll tell you what, John,
that is right under where we are. And I'll tell you what, that is very bad call.
I'm not normally one for
very bad call.
Bagging the officials, but that actually looked like a great run from Samuel Spud. He was in an offside position, but he tracked back, and then his brother released the ball over the top.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think we're in a very good elevated spot there.
We are right over the top of it, and
I'm not sure that was offside. Actually,
I don't think it was. I'll be interested to see in the replay. Nice chip over. The keeper's come out this time, and that's where he should have been.
Yeah.
That's good play from the keeper.
Exactly.
Got to the ball first.
Yeah.
Took out the danger. And Samuel Spadavecchia trying to track back is given a free kick away.
Great work there from Nathan Brooker. That's what I was referring to, John. That
was great. That's
you're off your line a bit. You've got a head start.
Yeah.
And you cut that ball off. Otherwise, that's a one-on-one opportunity there.
So the sub for Pullinen was Costanzo has come on. The ball's on the 18-yard line for Savoy.
Strong challenge.
And that was a very strong challenge from Reece Gillette, shoulder to shoulder. And surprise, surprise, Elizabeth Downs are not too happy about it. Ended up with a throw into Savoy, probably just opposite their 18-yard box. 22 minutes gone, around about. Savoy inside. Tercy gets a good ball in to the box. Blocked by Elizabeth Downs' player. Brennan's making a strong run out of defence. He has the ball. First time tries to just chip it over to his teammate, but didn't quite grab it as he liked. I think he was just trying to chip it, but didn't quite get it. Nice kick by Brooke. Goes over halfway. Samuel Spadavecchia doesn't win the header, but it goes to AJ. He gets past his man and gets the ball to D'Agostino, who tries to go inside and has still got control of the ball. Done well. He's beat two there. Daniel Spadavecchia has it. Tries a shot from long range, and it wasn't far off either.
No, very good.
That was a good try. The ball was zipping. It just cleared the crossbar, but definitely worth a try from that range.
Good piece of play there from AJ and D'Agostino on the left to come inside. And
D'Agostino beat two, and then he had to challenge the ball and then laid it across to Dan Spud, which was well done.
Fair strike on goal, just over the crossbar.
Again, tries exactly the same thing, but that goes over the forwards and straight to the keeper, who releases again. Another decent kick from Savoy keeper in Nathan Brooke.
How many you at?
And that's a good through ball from Blackett. It's gone straight to Costanzo. Goes inside Tate Brooke on his left foot. Gets blocked by Gillette. Chips the ball over. But the ball was spinning pretty profusely and couldn't really control it. .50 ball with Caputo and Brennan. Caputo wins the header. McDevitt wins that one. Back to Dalglish. Again, Downs look to switch the play through Wise. Wise to the feet of Brennan. Turns. Right foot chip again, as they're trying to do most times when they go forward. Just chip the ball over the Savoy defence. Marco Caputo again covers to Dom Kane, who chips the ball to really no one. Goes straight to Farrell. To Lawley on the left. Brennan on his left. Just tries to chip it over to Lawley. Gets a touch on it. Reece Gillette tries to absolutely slam that, and it's hit the side of his boot and gone for a corner. Corners come across quickly. This time it's Ben Higginbottom who gets the ball, and that was come off of a Downs player for a throw into Savoy. So we've been playing, what does that say, Corey, about 25 minutes?
Yes, John.
It's a bit hard to read that scoreboard when it gets to...
a bit of glare going on there.
Through the window, it does... Ben Higginbottom with a quick crossover. Well up by Marco Caputo. Ooh, could have been a touch of a handball there. Tate Brook has the
ref's pointing to his shoulder, you reckon?
Okay. Nathan Brook, I tell you what, Corey, he must have the radio going in his in the goal there, because ever since you've made that comment, he's come out twice and covered it fairly easy. So good to see even the players are tuned into Tracks FM. Great.
Well, it's just
Corey, you just coach him from the commentary box.
Common sense, I would have thought, John.
Yeah, well,
the ball floating over, it's just going to carry straight through. There's no need to be that far on your line.
No, true. But the two times he's come off, he's covered it brilliantly.
Yep.
And D'Agostino has the ball. Quick throw. He's looking to release AJ. Straight back to D'Agostino, who's under some pressure. Higginbottom gets blocked. D'Agostino again. D'Agostino's had a good game again this week.
I was just about to say that.
Marco Caputo, not quite the touch there to get it through, but Savoy still creating some chances here, which is promising. Lawley to Brennan. Caputo covering him. Dom Kane at the back again. Gets the ball out of the area. Goes straight to Higginbottom's chest. He will play Dan Spud, but doesn't quite get enough on it. Lawley has the ball, and Blackett got fouled, and that'll be a free kick to Downs. Savoy under the pump with 20 minutes to go. 3-1 down against the all-conquering Elizabeth Downs. And again they go in. And again, Nathan Brook comes out and gets the ball. Has a little fumble, but seemed to have it under control. Another big roost. Straight to Samuel Spadavecchia, but he couldn't control it. And the ball was gone to McDevitt.
I was just about to say before, John, D'Agostino, for a light frame, he actually throws his body in quite well.
I think it's playing footy for a few years has just got him used to it, I guess.
It's definitely strengthened him up, that's for sure.
Lawley with the ball on the left-hand side. Looks inside to Gunlatch. He's gone past two. He's going to size her up for a shot. And that's gone over a massive shed, and it's gone on to the third green of the bowling.
The greenskeeper's getting a bit of a workout over there.
Yeah. To it. Savoy with the ball. Higginbottom to Daniel Spadavecchia. He looks up to the right wing to AJ. AJ gets the ball under control, under pressure from Dalglish. Daniel Spadavecchia to Higginbottom. Higginbottom to Tercy. Tercy, that should be a free kick to Spadavecchia. The defender's got his arms wrapped around him. He still can't get a free kick.
You can't handle a striker like that without receiving a free kick. Good work there from Damien Tercy to find feet inside. That's all he's going to do.
Yeah, he did well. He's done all right.
Simple bit to play.
Downs have the ball with their captain in Wise. Again, just happy to keep knocking the ball around. They've gone from one side to the other, and now they've gone back again from Lawley.
Looks like the move's been made for AJ to take up the striking role.
And Samuel Spadavecchia's gone back in the midfield. Good move by the coaching staff.
Blackett.
Might as well try something. If nothing's really happening, might as well try something. It's good. At least they're thinking. Okay. Dalglish has the ball under not much pressure. Tries to go to Brennan. It falls to him. Ball gets high in the air. Well done by Samuel Spadavecchia. Puts himself between the ball and his defender. That ball was kicked when it was rolling, so he's going to make it come back.
Well, that's John.
Free kick to Savoy. Taken by Reece Gillette. Headed by D'Agostino, but he couldn't really control it towards the goal, and it's just gone out for a goal kick to Down.
Well, I think that previous piece of play illustrated the, importance of Samuel Spud in that midfield. He uses his body extremely well, fights for the ball, and has got really good distribution. But obviously, it was a forced change that had to be made, so they didn't have too many other options to take. But
Downs has just made another sub. Brennan has come off, and I think Watson has come on. Dom Cames had a fair game today too. Been under a lot of pressure at the back there himself and Gillette and the full backs, but he's again showed that he's very consistent defender. Can read the play fairly well. Dalglish with the ball. Blackett now has the ball. They go to Costanzo. Costanzo looks up, takes on one man, slips it through to Watson. That gets blocked. Tate Brook gets to the ball first, then gets knocked off it, and will get a free kick. And that was Sam Watson.
Yeah, good hustle there from Tate Brook to win the free kick. He's had a pretty good game too.
Yeah.
The defence has held up pretty well, I think.
I think the other player that's come off is Lindsay, the midfielder. I think he's come off, Corey. I can't see him in anywhere there. Number 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, Lindsay's definitely been removed from the pitch.
So, Savoy at the 32-minute mark is still 3-1 down against Elizabeth Downs in a must-win game for Savoy. For those who haven't heard, Savoy's leading goal kicker in Jack Scoot looks to have sustained a knee injury just before the half-time break. Still don't know the extent of that injury as yet. In a cruel blow for Savoy. Dalglish has the ball. Lawley's making some space on the left-hand side. He goes inside. Nice little touch from... The ball comes to Farrell, who got a very good piece of that. If that was on target, that would have been a goal. The pace that was travelling at, there's no way that keeper would have got anywhere near it.
He got a good piece of that.
He got a very good piece.
Yeah, I guess
went over the bar.
You don't like to single out one player, John, in Jack Scoot, but I think the injuries changed the game completely.
From Downs again to Watson. He's got the ball. Back heels it to Farrell. Quick shot in, goes straight to the keeper. Nathan Brook gets down, grabs it. Quick release to Daniel Spadavecchia on the right wing. He goes inside to his brother Samuel. Tries to release his brother. That ball gets cut out from Blackett. He goes inside. Costanzo. He doesn't get the ball, but Higginbottom does. He tries to release D'Agostino, but that ball was blocked by Watson. Again, they come inside. Blackett looks like he's the playmaker. Marco Caputo comes in. Gunlatch goes past Reece Gillette fairly easily. Slips it through to Farrell. Farrell should score. Well blocked by Damien Tursey. That was well done. Farrell looked like he was lining up to put his name on the score sheet there. Only had the keeper to beat, but Damien Tursey, short corner taken.
Danger.
Oh, Marco Caputo, I thought he was going to let loose then. I thought it was going to be a penalty, but he pulled out. Blackett chips the ball across. Ball gets headed out. Comes first time shot to Costanzo. Doesn't really go anywhere. Ball comes to Marco Caputo. He goes wide to Daniel Spadavecchia. Back inside, but Costanzo read the ball well, and Tursey, with a man bearing down on him, for a young player, did the right thing. Just get it out. Make sure it doesn't come back to bite you. It wasn't nothing. It wasn't his fault. It's just it was a slow play back to him. Okay. Very patient build-up. A lot of space in this back half, and they're using it too. Farrell makes a run, doesn't go there. Costanzo. Blackett's gone into the middle of the midfield now. He looks like he's controlled the play where Farrell was. Nice little chip over. That's a great ball. The Downs player did control it, but as he controlled it, it flicked back away from him, and Savoy were able to clear. But that was a nice little chip over, and it was nearly a great control too. I'm not sure who that player was. I think it was Farrell.
Yeah, 29, Josh Farrell.
Quick throw in by Downs. Nice little ball played out from Watson to his brother, I think. I don't know if it's his brother, but it's the same name. But he couldn't control it. It's gone out for a goal kick.
Nathan Brook was again once off his line there, which was he anticipated the potential attack. So
yeah,
good to see that. I think he may have cut it out. Anyway.
Probably 9 minutes to go, I'd say, Corey. Maybe 10 with a bit of extra time. Not too much extra time.
Yeah, hard to see Savoy getting a result out of this game, but stranger things have happened.
Yes. To Savoy's credit, though, they've haven't given up, and AJ's run onto a through ball from Ben Higginbottom, and Dalglish has got across to cover that. But yeah, Savoy, even though they're 3-1 down, they're under the pump. They've still created some chances. They're still looking to go forward fairly well. No Scoot to go to this time, so just goes for Samuel Spadavecchia, but that's cleared by Elizabeth Downs to a great ball over the top here to Sam Watson. But again, the keeper has got to the ball first, and that ball was from, I think it was from Gunlatch. It was a great ball over the top, right onto Sam Watson's boot for Downs. Short corner. Oh, missed by everyone. Oh. Dom Kane actually went down to head of that, and it bounced and went over his head, and lucky for Savoy, it hit a Downs player and went over the crossbar.
Yeah, that could have been...
it could have been disastrous, yeah. Well, it could have been slightly embarrassing.
Is that 38-minute mark, John?
It is.
3-1.
Probably 7 minutes to go.
7 to go.
Goal kick from Nathan Brook to AJ. Nice little header on. Sam spuds through, one-on-one with the keeper. Now, probably takes not a great touch that allowed the defence to get over. His brother has a crack. That was a decent shot. It hit a Downs player, and that's gone for a corner. But Higginbottom with the corner. Nice corner too, right on the penalty spot.
That's a beautiful corner.
Costanzo gets a header on it and gets it out to Watson. To Gunlatch, running at the defence. Slips the ball through to Farrell. First touch was good. Stands up, Tercy. Gets past him. Good covering by Tercy, though. Well done. But it's gone for a corner. Okay.
Yeah, good.
It's gone for a corner. That was good cover, though.
Another good defensive effort from Damien Tercy. He's been pretty solid since he come on.
Yeah, he has. He's been okay. Dalglish has the ball. Just lets it bounce and then chips it high just outside the 18. That's be a free kick to Savoy on Marco Caputo, who's fouled while he was jumping up to try and header that ball. So 5 minutes to play here. Savoy 1, Elizabeth Downs 3. Downs look to go forward again. Tate Brook has the ball, but is cut off by Watson. Tate Brook gets the ball but can only see the ball out of play. McDevitt with the throw. Goes to Costanzo. Downs right out wide to Dalglish. Inside to Lawley on his left. Again, he goes inside. Dalglish will get the ball back. Looks up. There's that chipping ball over the top of the defence. It's a good ball. They're pumping some good balls in there, and that time Matt Watson was on the end of it, but he don't look like he's moving too quick, and the keeper got to it first. He's a big unit, but I don't think speed is one of his attributes.
No, I think he's one of those hold-up type strikers.
AJ gets the ball over. It's in the box with D'Agostino. He finds Marco Caputo. First touch wasn't great as he was being charged down. Another long throw. Samuel Spadavecchia gets his head to it. AJ tries to get in there, but he's given away the free kick. And 29's just punched the ball away to waste time. Ladies and gents, at Port Pirie West Oval, see Savoy 2 goals down against top team in Elizabeth Downs. Watson with the ball. He goes wide to Costanzo. Tate Brooks on him. He looks back to McDevitt. Inside he goes to Blackett. 50-50 ball with Dan Spud. Neither of them really get it, and it falls to Gunlatch. Nice ball in to Farrell's feet. Watson tries to do a back heel. That doesn't come off. Dom Kane beats him twice to the ball. Releases Daniel Spadavecchia. Looks up, he hasn't really got a lot, so he checks on that. Then he gives it to AJ. Dom Kane's made a rare run forward. Have not seen this in years. He gets the ball, plays it to Damien Tursey. Tursey to Higginbottom. Back to Higginbottom from Dan Spud. Chip over the top to him. But that's going to run out for a throw-in.
Well, I don't see any harm in making a forward surge, 3 minutes to go. If you lose 4 or 3-1, does it really matter?
He had cover. Someone covered for him,
definitely.
So why not?
I think Sam Spud held back for cover, so
probably 2 minutes to play. I don't think there'll be... Savoy have made a sub with Jack Wolf coming on for his first taste of A grade, which is great for him. Marco Caputo with that little bit of cramp has just gone off. So good to see the young 16-year-old getting a crack at it. Slips it through to Lawley. Lawley to Watson. Gets a touch on it, and that was offside, wasn't it? Obviously, is it not offside?
I was actually looking for the lines with that his flag up.
Yeah, I thought it would have been, but I can't see from here. But when he kicked that ball, he looked like he was well in front of it.
Generally, when that happens and the player's so free on the back post, it's generally an indication.
And he was a fair way in front, like he was right next to the keeper. So that is definitely game set and match to Elizabeth Downs now. That sees them 4-1. And again, with so many players in that box there, Corey, I'm not sure who actually got that one. Did you manage to see who? Was it 29? Was it Farrell? They looked to be going to him. I'm not 100% sure.
Watson.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay.
But it was a nice piece of reverse.
It was.
Reverse pass to set the cross up.
So that's 4-1 to Elizabeth Downs. Downs go wide to Watson. Looking for the other Watson, who is through on goal and gets past. Great save by the keeper though, 1-on-1. He got past Dom Kane. The keeper came out and he made a great save. That looked like that had goal written all over. And again, the keeper has come out.
Yeah, great save there from Nathan.
That was a great one-on-one.
That was a certain goal.
It was. Nathan Brooke with the kick, deep kick, goes straight to Wise, who couldn't really control it, and it's gone out for a throw into Savoy.
Moving into the second minute.
That should nearly be it. I think that might be the last play. Quick throw to AJ. Wise has the ball. The ref looks at his watch, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. All over Red Rover for Savoy for tonight, which sees Elizabeth Downs 4, defeat Savoy 1. But probably the story of the game for Savoy is the uncertainty surrounding their striker in Jack Scoot, who went down and landed on his knee and ended up walking off the ground, but unsure at this stage of what extent that injury is. But overall, Savoy, up until that point, were looking the goods, actually. They were looking as good as Elizabeth Downs until that happened, and then it wasn't a minute after that Elizabeth Downs scored to make it 1-1-all. Savoy Soccer Club would like to thank Trax FM for their great support of our club and soccer in the region. At the end of the game, saw Elizabeth Downs 4, Savoy 1.